Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading. Pardon me, oracle and tarot reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 1 this week. And you chose self-worth. And she looks kind of mysterious to me. She has this flowing, I think it's hair. She might actually have some type of scarf or something, and you can see her third eye looks very lit up. Her eyes are bright. She's very connected. She's very calm and peaceful. Blue is the color of tranquility. And so I feel like this card is asking you to take a moment and reflect where you are in your life right now. Evaluate your self-worth. Are you still struggling in this area? Are you finally coming into your own? Are you just a super being and you know your worth and you're an unstoppable force? I feel like most of us, well, we're all on so many different levels. Sometimes we can get a step ahead and sometimes things can knock us back down and make us question our self-worth. But we are worthy, divine, infinite beings. We deserve the best in life. And this is always nice to hear, but we can hear this hundreds of times. And if we don't believe it, if we don't believe in ourselves, we're never going to get anywhere. We're not going to live our best life and receive all that we truly desire. And things that are just pure magic and unexpected. So the universe wants you to reconnect with that divine power, know your self-worth, know that you are an unstoppable force. And the next card is Rescue, number 16. And I feel like some of you have been waiting for some type of rescue. And of course, no judgment here. When I was younger, because of the way I was brought up, and it took me a long time to unlearn this, but I was shown in order to be happy and to have a good life, I had to rely on someone outside of myself. I was always looking for someone to rescue me. And I thought eventually I would find the right person and life would just be, all unicorns and rainbows and, magic. So if you're someone that's just waiting around for something to happen, it's time for you to rescue yourself. We are the ones that are responsible for our own well-being, our own happiness. It comes from within, not without. And again, sometimes we get knocked back down and we can fall into that old familiar pattern. So it's a constant struggle, but it doesn't have to be. When we learn the right tools, the right techniques that help us when we are struggling so we don't fall backwards, will help keep us at least breaking even until we can get back up into that high energy. So just know that you are the person you're waiting for. You are the one to rescue yourself in whatever that way looks for you. And Strength, number 44, and I have been seeing this number like crazy, 444 and 44. So for those of you that are into numbers, and Strength, you have the strength, just reminding you how powerful you are. You can do this. You can rescue yourself. You can connect with your self-worth. I mean, this is a very simple message coming through today, but sometimes this is how we need to hear it. Sometimes this is how we need to be reminded. We can get messages, but it can be so, convoluted sometimes that it's just, we get that glazed over look in our eye and we lose the message. And, sometimes we have so much stress going on in our life that we can't focus. So sometimes just the simple basic message like this to remind us, connect, you're powerful. You have everything within you to change your situation that you're in right now. Lift yourself up. And of course, as I said, that power, that joy, that inner knowing, it comes from within, but also there's nothing wrong with using tools outside of ourselves. Just don't get hooked in, don't loop, don't come to rely on them, don't be a victim. Use them to your advantage, but know that, you know, it's exactly what they are, tools that are helping you get ahead and to do better. But overall, even though they're helping and inspiring, it's you that is doing the work. And Golden Palace, okay, so I feel like this is a glimpse of your future. This is what your life can be as long as you keep moving forward. And I know these last 3 and 4 months, especially this last week, has been so crazy and hectic for so many of us, including myself. And if you know my channel, you know I have been struggling lately more than usual. So this is reminding us that we can have the life that we desire, that we truly want. We deserve to have that golden palace. We deserve to live and to, what's the word I'm looking for? Exude that confidence in ourselves, solar plexus coming through. We deserve to live our best lives. And so we have to get past those thoughts of not being worthy, of things that people have conditioned us into believing that are not true. And the universe is saying, you know, keep doing the work, keep moving forward. You're getting closer to living the life you want, to having the things that you desire, whatever that is. And let me grab your tarot and see. Let's go deeper. Okay, and the first tarot is the 9 of Cups. Oh, let me grab my glasses. Forgot to put those on. Okay, here we go. 9 of Cups. You've struggled with finding purpose and comfort after a loss. This journey has been long and arduous, but you've finally reached a point where you're feeling joy again. Profound happiness is in your future. Again, that's coming through twice. Now is a great time to chase any dreams you've had. Beautiful. So the universe is confirming again that golden palace, that new beginning, that new way of life, that uplifting, high vibrational, golden age energy. That's exactly what we're moving into, is the golden age of humanity. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water, wish come true. Contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. So yes, taking a moment to be grateful for all of these lessons, even though they were painful and they were chaotic at times, and just, you know, we didn't want to deal with it, but we did. And because we did the work and continue to do the work, we're moving that energy, we're moving through the heaviness, we're healing and letting go of what needs to be released. And because of that, we're now in the position where we can have what we desire. And many of you, you're all meant to do great things, and just don't forget that. Oh my gosh, it's hot in here. Okay, 6 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and fire. An important milestone has been reached because you're doing the work. You're feeling confident and self-assured. Not only have you reached your goals, but others have taken notice and you've received acclaim. Don't let guilt stand in the way of your success. Yes, that's again reflecting on your self-worth, on your confidence. If we feel guilty, it's because of some unresolved emotion or conflict. So for some of you, I'm hearing that is the area that you need to do the work now, but you're still moving forward. Victory, public recognition, progress, self-confidence. Yes, good for you. Rewards, good news, good fortune, achievement, and promotion. So again, good fortune and good news, achievement coming through for a 3rd time. And the next tarot is the World. I don't think I've ever gotten this card. This is the first time. Saturn and Earth. If the World reveals itself in an upright position, it is showing that there is a great unity and wholeness. Something big is happening soon. A marriage, birth, new job, or something similar. Your efforts are being noticed and you will soon reap the rewards. So 4 times that's coming through. The Golden Palace card is talking about you can have that life that you want, that job, that relationship. And it doesn't have to be one or the other. I'm feeling everything is coming together for you all at once, not just 1 or 2 things here and there. Like you are becoming balanced and in harmony with the flow of things. So all of this abundance is coming into your life. Completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, arriving. So congratulations. That's so exciting because solar plexus self-worth is one of the most difficult of all chakras. I believe is one of the most difficult things to work on. And 6 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth. You may be like the wealthy person in the card, having a good relationship with money and in position to offer financial assistance to others, or you may be on the receiving end of someone's generosity and are accepting these gifts with gratitude. Oh my God, this is such an incredible abundance reading. Almost every single, I think all of the tarot cards at some point has said that you are going to be receiving what you've been working on. Giving, receiving, balance, sharing wealth, generosity, charity, sharing, inheritance, fairness, gifts, presence, prosperity, and abundance. So this is a major life change, a major shift for you. And I feel like this is going to be, it's not one or the other. Again, I feel like this is both. Somebody, something, all of these gifts and blessings are coming in for you, but also because of 1313 on the clock, but because of all of the work and all of the gifts and the blessings coming in, it's putting you in a position to help others, which is part of your life purpose. So, wow, what an extraordinary reading this is. Really caught me off guard. Okay, so let me grab 3 more cards. And we have love, heart chakra, rhodonite. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. So love for ourselves. That's another way to stay in touch with our confidence and our self-worth. You know, we love ourselves truly and deeply. We don't let these outside influences affect us or take away our power. So always remembering to connect. Love is the highest power, or highest vibration. And divinity, crown chakra, blue lace agate. Recognize the divine in the mirror. And this is another thing that I find very helpful that I like to do myself. When we connect with that inner power, that divine essence, that helps us stay in our confidence as well, because we're not alone. We're not doing this alone. We are co-creators with the divine who lives within each and every one of us. So another very powerful tip to remind you and help you stay in your confidence and your self-worth. And compassion, heart chakra again, jade. Resolve your conflicts with compassion. And I feel like this is also something you've grown into, where before, you know, it was part of your struggle. It's not easy to forgive. It's not always easy to be compassionate, especially when we are hurt. A lot of times we want to lash out and hurt. So I feel like this is another achievement that you have accomplished. You've learned how to handle and deal with things differently than you have in the past. You've grown into maturity as an adult. Okay, I'm actually going to grab some charms. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this, but I'm feeling a little better. My energy was kind of low. I had crazy workout yesterday. So let's grab, okay, what last 3 messages do you have for pile number 1? We have, I believe that is a dog paw. Loyalty, I'm hearing the word loyalty. I don't feel, for some of you, maybe about getting a pet, but I don't feel this is about getting a pet. I feel like this is loyalty to yourself, because you have been loyal on this path. That's what's brought all of this goodness in to you, for you. Doing that work, being confident, standing in your power. Okay, what's second message? And that's the first time I pulled that too. I didn't know there was a paw in there. And, oh, what is this? A green ladybug. So abundance. Ladybugs are also, I think they represent luck. So I feel like that is, oh, I just dropped it. I feel like that is a double blessing on top of all of the blessings and abundance coming in, you know, doubling that. Holy cow. And one more message. What would you like, pile one, to take away with them from this reading? Last message. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I think that's a lock. That looks like a lock. You know what? When I look at this, I don't know how much of you are into our past history. There's an amazing channel, Matthew LaCroix. I don't know if you're familiar with the Anunnaki, but in a lot of those carvings, they're holding these little bags or purse-looking things. And that's exactly what it looks like to me. Not so much a lock. It looks like one of those little bags. And basically what they're saying, translating it to, is this was those that come before us. They were handing or passing down knowledge. So I feel like that is what you've received that's helped you get through this situation, your life journey, and also more knowledge, more wisdom is going to be handed down to you. Oh my gosh, wow. That is so crazy. Amazing message. So those are your messages for the week. I hope they're helpful. Good luck on your beautiful path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly Oracle and Tarot reading. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 2. And right away, I'm seeing 555 on the clock. The camera clock, that is. So if you chose pile number 2, you chose patience. And she looks like she's in deep contemplation. To me, she sort of looks like a medicine woman, a healer of some sort, I think because of the hair and the braids. But she has that deep, concentrated look on her face, like whatever she's dealing with, whatever she's working on, she is very patient. Number 25 for those of you into numbers. So let's find out more what this is about. And the first card is Storm Fields. Okay, so this is telling me, and also a checkered path. I'm seeing a checkered path, but also there's some magic mushrooms, and I think that looks like a bee. And back here in the background, it looks like possibly a tornado coming near a house. So this is telling me that there's something going on right now. You definitely need some patience. There's some kind of chaos or upheaval going on in your life. But also, even though this is going on, and it could be, this could have something to do with home, your home life, or just in general. But also remembering, you know, no matter what the path looks like, even though it's checkered, there's a magic mushroom, so that tells me there's divine guidance, there's wisdom, and also there's flowers blooming here with a little bee that are unaffected. So even though things are crazy here in the background, look ahead, be patient, look to the future, look at the light, look at the divinity surrounding you. You know, busy bee gets the work done. There's still beautiful life, there's still answers and meaning. So being patient with whatever situation this is, it is going to pass soon. And your second card is Wishing Well. And this isn't just any wishing well. Look at that. There's some kind of sparkly magic coming up. It looks like little wings. I can't really tell what that is, if it's fairies. There's also one right here. And she's kind of looking back with her hand out. She's touching something. So this is telling me, again, remember over here where it's showing the chaos in the back, but there's still in the front, in the future, there's good things happening. There's choices to be made. And whatever it is you've been working for or wanting, desiring, 222 on the clock, your prayers have been heard. Whatever you're asking for, I feel like it's going to be coming into your life very soon. And as you can see, like all the sparkles around, and she's kind of looking but reaching out, like she's ready for it. She started to walk away from the wishing well. Like I feel like she almost gave up. Because if you see the look on her face, she's almost like startled, like, wow, it really happened. You know, and sometimes in the chaos, it can be difficult to focus, or it can look like what we're working towards isn't going to happen. But you can see here all the magic coming out of that. And again, she had a startled look like, oh my gosh, and it's happening for her. So not to worry. The situation's about to change for you, and what you're hoping for is coming through, will be coming through. And look at that, make a choice. Again, magic and sparkles. We have 2 rabbits. I think that's bunnies. And rabbits, I think rabbits represent good luck. They also represent fertility. So fertility, to me, that's abundance. It doesn't necessarily have to do with having a baby. It could, but in this sense, I'm not picking that up. I'm just feeling that you have abundant choices to be made. And choosing wisely, again, being patient, like it's talking about in the first card. Don't make a hasty decision. Continue on the path. Keep working through whatever that upheaval is. Your wish, your prayers have been heard. And you still need to make a few choices. Just stay calm as much as possible. Be patient. And look to the future and make the right choices, the right decisions. Don't make a hasty decision if you're not sure. That's one of the worst things that we can do. Make a decision when we're not sure about something. Okay, let's see what your tarot have to say. Let's go a little deeper. And the first one is Knight of Wands, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Air. You're on a mission and there's no stopping you. So confirming that again. The only problem is that you may be too quick to take action and you're not planning. Again, that message is coming through. Keep that energy flowing, but be calculated. Don't trip over anyone on your way either. You may be careless of the feelings of others on your mission inadvertently, so try to remain empathetic. Ambitious, fast-thinking, action-orientated, brave, driven to succeed, defending beliefs, and truth-seeking. Beautiful. Okay, so again, don't make a hasty decision like I was saying, but keep moving forward. It's saying, you know, everything is working in your favor, and also be careful. Don't step on anyone on the way, because that's going to come back and bite you, you know where. Karma. Okay, so the next tarot is Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Air. There's a state of transition where you're being forced out of your comfort zone, and that's exactly what they're saying in storm fields. You're being forced out of your comfort zone, or forced out of your comfort zone or a difficult past, and you're headed towards the uncharted territory. This move is crucial for your growth, whether you're wanting it to or not. Take the time to reflect on any emotional baggage you may have, carrying as you're moving between the places, or the phases, oh my God, I can't read today, between the phases, and see what you may be able to leave behind. Transition, moving on, leaving behind, releasing baggage, moving to calmer waters, relationship ending. Okay, so, excuse me. Oh my gosh, it's so dry here today in the desert. Sorry, my voice is really ragged today. Okay, so for some of you, this chaos, this upheaval that you're leaving behind has to do with a relationship. It could also have to do with parents or a sibling. So, and again, like I was saying, it could be home life, but it doesn't have to be home life. So you are moving forward, and just be aware, we don't want to bring any of that baggage into our new beginning. You know, you have these beautiful new beginnings that are about to shift and change for you. And as the card is saying, pay attention. What are you still holding on to that needs to be let go of? Because by bringing that into the new future or new relationships, you're just going to continue to loop over and over until you learn whatever lesson or let go of whatever that is. So reflecting on that. And the next tarot is Temperance. Avoid extremes in any direction, taking the middle road in the decision making in all things. Try to bring balance. Go forward with patience, again, twice. Test the waters carefully before jumping in too suddenly. Be sure to examine your priorities carefully. Okay, so that's like the second, or actually the third time that you have been, I don't want to say warned, but it's the universe is asking you to really pay attention, because again, when we're going through some of the most difficult times, that is when it can be the most difficult to focus. But keep moving, keep doing the work, and just really, again, patience coming through twice, paying attention, holding the middle ground, not making hasty choices or decisions. Balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. All right, and the last tarot card, Hermit. The Hermit, sorry. Mercury, Virgo, Earth. Don't ignore your inner voice. To hear yourself, you may need to unplug and step away from the chaos. Be sure to take time alone and do some soul searching. Your answers are within. Soul searching, introspective, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, independence, being alone, inner guidance, meditation, and consciousness. So yes, with everything that's going on in this reading, this is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Even if it's only getting away for 5 minutes, that 5 minutes is worth everything. When you're in, you know, difficult situations, you need that peace. You need to be able to focus and to reflect, to contemplate, and again, making those choices. Making a choice, it's saying that there too, making decisions, making choices, letting things go, keep moving forward, and not to be too hasty. So let's see what the last 3 cards will reveal. The last 3 messages are: all things work best in conjunction with all things. Chakra balance, equilibrium. So again, by hermiting or meditating or just getting that alone time, balancing yourself, not just in one way. I'm hearing mentally, physically, emotionally, the chakra energies. And all of these, let me see, clear quartz, amethyst, lapis lazuli, jade, citrine, carnelian, and smoky quartz are the stones recommended for those of you who use crystals or stones. And creativity, throat chakra, amazonite. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. So this, I'm hearing artist, but that's the most common thing that pops to mind. And this you don't have to be, you know, a spectacular artist. If you enjoy doodling, whatever, it's just for you. Nobody has to see this unless you want them to. So releasing in a creative way, whether that is something artistic, but also because it's throat chakra, this could be singing, this could be talking, this could be vocal toning. I love vocal toning. It's a very powerful technique to use. So for some of you, it's about using your throat for the creativity, your throat chakra, your voice, and just humming. Humming is very powerful. Placing your hand on your heart, feeling that vibration in the chest, that resonance, and just hum and allow your voice, your vocals to go up and down or medium until you find the place that feels best, and just do that humming for a couple minutes. There's actually a book out about this that talks about how powerful and healing it is to just hum. And the last card is Strength. I think Strength was in pile number 1. I think that was the main card there. Root chakra, smoky quartz came up again for you. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. So this isn't just about grounding, even though that has mentioned it twice, but your core beliefs, believing in yourself, your truth, your following your truth, your passion, aligning with your greatness. This brings strength and power into your being. Okay, and I'm going to pull 3 charms. Let's see, what 3 messages? Last 3 messages for pile 2. Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to your weekly oracle reading and tarot. Let's see what messages the universe has for pile number 3. And so I have to apologize. For some reason, when I switched out batteries, the first half of this reading disappeared. I don't know what happened, but I'm furious. This is the second time this has happened. So I'm going to have to narrate until we get to the second tarot. So starting with your first card, Awaken is what it says at the bottom. And it might be a little difficult to see, but she has her eyes closed. Her hair has rainbow colors, so I'm seeing this as Kundalini awakening, just a spiritual awakening in general. And she has her third eye and crown chakra is lit up. Energy is coming from her head, and it also looks a bit like a crown, an energetic crown, like she's connected with the cosmos. And especially with what's been going on the last 3 or 4 months and this past week, it has just been really heavy transformation going on, lots of downloads, going deeper in the awakening process, reaching higher levels of consciousness. So many of us are going through this now, and I feel like this reading is mostly to share the information of what's going on, because I know some people are confused. Some of you are new to this, and I have been getting a lot of emails, questions about these things too. And so moving on to the second card, it says slow and steady, and the number at the top is number 12. And so slow and steady is one of the best ways to handle this situation. I know a lot of times we can be frustrated and we either want to move quicker or sometimes slower or not at all. But it is very difficult for us because this is something completely new that we're dealing with here. And we're used to having more control in our lives, or at least thinking we do. And a lot of times this process is on its own trajectory. We don't necessarily have a lot of control. There are some things we can do that help the process, but slow and steady. On the days that you feel that you can do more, then tackle it. And on the days that you're not feeling your best, sometimes it takes weeks or longer, take that time that you need to just recover, to nurture yourself, to give your body and mind what it needs. Okay, and moving on to the second card, we have number 38, Heal the Ouch. And that's a little raccoon helping a fox. And so healing the ouch, I think this is referring to a lot more purging. I know I felt like I had been all purged out, but there's still some things that some of us have been holding on to, or we just weren't even aware of it. Some things were buried so deep within us. And also I feel, this is the time. We need to release and let these things go so we can move forward. Maybe we were aware of it, we just didn't want to deal with it. But, there's major purging going on again. Sometimes we're aware, sometimes, the energetic purging just moves through us and we don't always know exactly what it was. So just trying to surrender and allow this process as much as possible, even when we don't want to deal with it, because if we don't stay focused and just work through it, we're just lingering, where it's actually making it worse for us, because this lingering is not healthy. It doesn't feel good. So it's better to work through it and let it go much sooner than having to suffer more than necessary. So healing the ouch, letting these things go so we can continue to move forward, because that is part of the process. And the third card is Dragon's Lair. And the card is 19. And this has to do, for some of us, like myself, I have been hermiting for the last 15 years, but I am slowly starting to come out of that. For some of us, this process requires us alone time, whether it's going off like I did and spending years, it could be weeks, months. Maybe for some of you, it's just 5 minutes a day, but it's so necessary and important to find the time to give ourselves what we need so we can reflect and replenish and just, take a breath and recover from everything that's going on and refocus on where we need to go and the things that we need to pay attention to. So the first tarot we have is 3 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Earth. Everything is coming together, and as the 3 of Pentacles is indicating, you may be seeing success as part of a team. Don't ignore the talents of others around you. Continue to collaborate to get the last push forward, your final goal. Teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, building something, skills, security goals, and long-term rewards. Okay, so now this is the complete opposite of hermiting. I feel like for those of you who do not go into hermit mode, this is the other option that some of you will deal with. You have a mentor or a teacher, or perhaps you're working with a group of people, and this is what's helping you with the awakening process. I know I have been getting more people reaching out to me lately, asking me things, and I've also had to turn to some of my teachers. So this can also be very helpful. Otherwise, we start to feel alone and get depressed and feel stuck. And this is the old way. We don't have to do this anymore. It's not like it was in the beginning, where it was really difficult to find people to help us or to understand what we were going through. There's so many of us now, and we have this option to reach out. We don't have to go this alone. So working with a team or a person or people, this could be the other option that helps you move forward with your progress. Okay. The second tarot is 5 of Pentacles. Times are hard and you're experiencing serious financial strife. You may have lost your job, your home, all sense of financial safety. This has been humbling blow to your ego. You're feeling isolated, but you may feel isolated, but you may need to swallow your pride and seek help. Support is out there. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth. Financial loss, lack of faith, lack of mindset, isolation, worry, defeat, loneliness, need, poverty, insecurity, fear, low self-esteem. Okay, so this is something I find, this is very common and on the ascension path, the awakening process. Almost everybody I know has gone through this. Those that are on this path, we reach a point in our lives where we lose everything. And this can be terrifying. We've never gone through an experience like this. We don't know how to handle it, what's going on, but the rug is pulled out from under our feet. I mean, maybe we've had jobs that we've worked at our whole lives. We went to college, and now, for whatever reason, it's just somehow we lost the job. We lost our homes. And this can be really frustrating. But know this. All of these things that we are losing, that is being removed from our lives, this was not our true path. This is not why we're here, what we're meant to do. And for everything that you lose, you're going to gain something even better, like your true spiritual work. It's going to be shown to you. It's going to be so grand and fantastic. It's going to blow your mind. Like, you may never have guessed that you would do something like this. And once the process starts, it's always difficult at times, but it does get easier, and you're just going to love what you're doing so much. Like, it's just going to touch a place in your heart that you've never experienced before. And not only that, but whatever it is you're doing or you're about to do, it's going to affect the lives of so many. It's going to affect the planet. Like, you're going to be doing the work that you're truly meant to do. And it's just, there's no words to describe it. There's nothing like it. It's just, the joy is so intense and unbelievable. We're no longer the person we were. We have to learn. We're basically starting all over again. Everything we thought we knew has changed. Everything's falling away. We have to learn a new way to live, and that also means a new way of surviving financially. And just everything falls away that, even though we might not want to let it go, even though we weren't completely happy, we've fallen into that pattern of just being used to things. So all of this, you might be going through that right now. And just know that it is a normal part of the process, even though, it can cause you to panic. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth. An upright Queen of Pentacles is a precaution to avoid any misaligned investments. They seek to teach you to be independent and wise. This card represents nurture, comfort, and stability. Nurturing, practical, supportive, reliable, providing financially, a working parent, security, maternal instincts, wise. Okay, so it makes sense, because if you're struggling financially right now, you're in a panic. That's the last thing you want to do, is start making investments because of fear, because it's probably most likely going to be the wrong choice, and it's going to cause things to get worse. But this is also saying you're simplifying. Come to rely on nurture, comfort, and stability. Relying more on stability, nurturing yourself, having faith, trusting the process, even though most of us are wigging out when, financially it's like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But know the universe will support you. Something better is going to come in and replace everything that you've lost. You can count on that. And something that helped me when I was going through this, there's so many stories of people going through this process, and the life that they have now, almost all of them say they never could imagine their life going in that direction. And it's one of the most joyous times of their lives. It's so much better than they could have, planned, and they love it so much more than where they came from. So just know, this is clearing all these things out. You need to focus on you, keep it simple, and just know that better things will be coming in soon. Another path is going to be revealed to you. And your last tarot card, Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth. The Page of Pentacles is a welcome message of new beginnings. Oh my God, what was I just telling you? A new job, a new business, bountiful finances or more. Oh my God, that is exactly what I was just saying. A new job, new business, bountiful finances or more may be incoming. Now is the best time to begin to develop a new skill or entrepreneurial venture. Go forward with focused intention and hard work, and you'll see your dreams come true. See your dreams come into fruition. Sorry, jumped the gun there. I get so excited for you. Manifestation, reflection, financial opportunity, skill development, ambition, desire, diligence, news, information. Okay, so this just confirms almost word for word what I was saying. That is insane. Oh my God, that is so awesome. So, but I mean, that is typical. If you follow other people's channels or watch videos of people on the spiritual path, like I said, this is very common. They almost all go through this. We all go through this if we're on this path. But the universe is saying it's time to clear out what's not working for you. You know, we're raising up to 5D. Our frequencies are changing. We're not the same. We have to learn a new way of living, and that includes doing what we truly love. And not only that, but by doing these things, it's not only helping us, but almost again on the path, almost every single person, whether they started something new or went to work, most of them are entrepreneurs like myself, and what we do has a huge effect on other people. It's always something, some type of healing work, something that helps in some way. I mean, we just love what we're doing, and it just happens to work out. I mean, I think that's how it should always be anyway. But, you know, we've been so programmed from a young age, and, you know, they instill competition. And to me, I personally think competition is shallow and petty, and it's a major sign of insecurity. And not only that, but competition separates. You know, humans are mostly about unity and oneness. When we're true to ourselves and our dreams, you know, we are compassionate. We have love for other people. We want to share the goodness with them, and that is exactly what this awakening is bringing everyone into. We are moving into the golden age. So, oh, what a beautiful reading. Let's see what the last three cards messages are for you. We have meditation, crown chakra highlight. To see more clearly, close your eyes. So for some of you, this could be something you've never done, and all of a sudden you're drawn to some type of meditation. It could be sitting with your eyes closed, but meditation comes in many forms. So don't be afraid to get out there and try new things. This is, again, things the universe present to us to help us on our path as we're going through this. Sacral chakra, carnelian, letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success. So again, confirming letting go of what needs to be let go. And a lot of that, I feel, is just being taken from us, and we're kicking and screaming, but we're learning to let go. We're learning to trust and see that, you know, it's being replaced with something even better than we could imagine. And chakra balance. Embrace the balance between earth and spirit. Clear quartz, rose quartz, hematite. So yes, learning to balance in between the two, because it's so easy to get caught up in the spiritual because this is new and exciting, and you know, we just want to live in that space, but then that can cause problems. So learning to balance, learning to be, you know, grounded humans, but also that higher conscious connection, balancing between those two. And I'm going to pull 3 charms. Oh, you know what? Something else I just noticed. This is pile 3. Yeah, these 3 cards, the first 3 cards come from the same deck. So 3, 3, and 3 again. 3 of Pentacles. So for those of you in numbers, 3, 3, 3. And what would you like pile 3 to know? What last 3 messages do you have? We have a heart. Heart came in pile 2 as well. And it's not just any heart. Look how beautiful. It's a heart within a heart. And it's decorative. So I see this as heart expansion, love and compassion, growth. And what is the second message? What is that? Oh, I'm sorry, I see now. Hello, Kitty. Oh my God, I didn't even know that was in there. I used to collect Hello Kitty stuff. All right, hello, kitty cat. What am I getting with this? Independence. Cats are very independent. And this is another thing, another blessing on that path of awakening. We become more independent. Also, I'm hearing childlike wonder, connecting to that inner child, which helps us be more creative, loving our life, expressing ourselves more. Okay. Man, the charms are, all three readings, the charms just blew me away today. All new stuff I didn't even know was in there came out. All right, what is, and a star. You are a star, reminding you of the connection to the divine. We are stars, making your dreams and wishes come true. Ooh, exciting. I'm hearing not just yours, but you're also going to help people achieve their dreams and goals, their wish fulfillment. Wow. Well, those are your messages for the week. I hope they're helpful. Good luck on your path. Highest blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam.